Yo, what's going on, guys? Demogenic here. This is the last podcast of the channel, I swear. That's probably not. Today, I'm gonna tell you secrets to grind Fortnite, how to improve your channel and how to grow. And before you have any comments like, oh Demo, why don't you use these on your own channel? You can't control everything I'm gonna say, right? Like, it's not only skill, it's also luck. You can't just grow fully from skill, you have to like hit the algorithm at one point. Alright, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. This is probably my last video that I'll do with this playstyle where you can hear my controller in the back when it's just improvised freewheels. I honestly feel like I'm getting a lot better at the moment. So yeah, that's good. I've also switched some of my vines, so yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Right, so first of all, this video is going to be more focused on like Switch players, so if you're not on Switch, I'm sorry. But this is for grinding for a team. If it's for YouTube, well, you're free to stay. I've been on YouTube for like a year now, or close to a year. It's been 10 months. I've uploaded, I think, about 70 to 80 vids, so that's alright, I guess. That's like one video every close to 3 to 4 days. I used to upload daily at one point, that was very nice. Anyways, that's enough of me, let's get straight into the tips. So, when you're going for a team, right, in a team, I'm gonna talk specifically about Switch teams as well, so for example, when you're going for a Switch AUG, alright, what you don't want to do is simp. There's a trillion simps in this community, it's insane. If you're a simp, I know simps personally, I'm not going to give any names out, but if you're a simp and you're brave enough, I dare you to go in the comments right now and say I'm a simp, and say for who you simp. Because I know people just simp for like trying to join a team or just to get contacts with people. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll just be classified as a simp and as someone that you can get used as. That is absolutely not the situation where you want to be in. You want to be like someone that grows by their own selves and not by simping, right? This is just my tips, by the way. You can just do whatever you want, but I think that simping is literally the worst thing you can do. I know September is gone, but still, never simp. Alright, next tip is being consistent. This is both for any socials and if you're trying to go for a team. I know I'm saying this myself, but I'm not very consistent. Well, it depends when, but with my uploads I used to be insanely consistent, but now with school I'm not as consistent as I once was. I still got it going though. So basically, if you upload as consistently as possible and you keep getting fresh new content, your stats can literally only go up, they can't go down, unless you start to do like more underwhelming content, or you're less active on socials, or you talk less to people. Like, the key part is to be active everywhere. That's exactly my point from before. Don't simp, like, be active, have your own name. Don't just be like, oh yeah, I'm this guy's friend. Yeah, we talk, sometimes he watches my videos, and sometimes I get a shout out. No, you must be good enough to get a shout out 100% all the time from all these people, not just this one person that you simp and he just knows you for that. Like, you need to have your own name, that's how you grow. Alright, next up, what you want to do is that you want to upload as much as you can. Like, not just be, oh, I'm gonna upload this. When will I upload this? Oh, I don't know. Like, as soon as you finish an upload, as soon as you thought what upload you're going to do, like if you want to do a montage. I know that in the Switch community, it's like at least 99.5% of all videos are montages. So, what you want to do, I'm not telling you not to do montages, but you want to have your own content. Because like they're all literally the same. Like, not the same content, but it's all like either arena, clipbots, or just pubs. So you want to like add your special touch that'll make you different from other people. Like for example, the people that blew up. We have what? We have Atomic, we have Kothgap, and Zenta. Alright. So Atomic, what's he done to blow up? Well, first of all, he's been active in the community forever. So literally since the very first days he's been out there, he's always been putting out content. He's been making the good moves. He's been active on every single social. He's been making the moves that you haven't. He's been active. He's been uploading consistently, doing everything consistently, not letting go, always having like content that'd be different from the others. I remember back in the day, he'd do like gameplay with he'd do a handcam gameplay where he'd get tons of kills in soul squads, and no one could do that. And he'd get loads of people that'd be like, "Oh, I'm better," but they weren't. They'd just say, "Oh, I'm better. I don't know how you had so many kills," but he'd have the kills, and he'd be growing more than people would be hating on him. And now it's at a point where he's very, very close to 100,000 subscribers, and that's insane. Yeah, he's making the moves. I know that Zena and Kothgap, they've played like, at one point they were playing hours and hours on day. I'm not here to like criticize them or anything. Like, they've put insane effort into it. It's crazy. So if you're like, "Oh yeah, well I've put as much time as them," you haven't. Either you have, or you're not putting in the good effort that they have. Like, they are always trying to make new videos. If you know how to get into the algorithm, do that. But yeah, that's basically it. You need to be as consistent as you can and always be creative and have an eternal flow of ideas going in. Personally, I've done everything, basically. I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but I've done everything. I've done. I'm gonna take a minute to breathe. I've done montages. I've been on a lot of personal situations. If you know. Yeah, I've done montages, guides, landing videos, music. I've done raids, duo-tages, squad-tages, trio-tages, anything you want. I've been through it all. So I've done 60. This is literally my 60th RC for Mansa. No one has done as much, and I'm not proud of it, to be honest. I'm more disappointed that no one else is capable of doing this. Like, come on, Mansa's been a thing for a year and a half. That's like 500 days. How can I be up here with like 60 RCs? That's a video every 10 days since the creation of Mansa. Well, even though I started in December, but that's still not a reason. Like, a video every 10 days, is it really that hard not to quit? Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I've been here since the start, I've been grinding always," and you'll see that they do have like one video from August, but then it's another video from November, then March, and they never upload, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm always grinding." You're not putting out any content, you're not making out your own name. What you have to do is put out your own name and be grinding. I'm grinding. I'm insanely proud of where I've come to at this point. Like, I wouldn't say that I have my own name, but compared to where I was at the start, this is insane. I mean, I've had opportunities that some people haven't had, but just wanted to thank you. If you watch my first video, for example, I'm insanely stiff. Well, I'm in a different human situation, if you want to put it that way. Once again, if you know, you know. Yeah. So, to be honest, just be creative. You do you. Like, that's the biggest part. You do you. If you know the algorithm, mix those two together. Don't be full algorithm and do like videos like every single other person. Like, for example, do a montage with the song that's getting used at the moment. Or like, do your own unique thing, not like every single clip the other people do with the same music, or just use a music that no one knows and do what everyone else does, because not only you'll just be like everyone else, plus you won't reach as many people as the other ones because you're not using known music. So yeah, that's basically it. You have to be creative and know how the algorithm works. If you don't know how the algorithm works, you can like watch loads of videos on how it is. You also have YouTube Studios that helps a lot. Like, it says at what time your subscribers are online. I didn't know this until like, I think 7 months ago I got told this, and I used to upload it some crazy times. I think I'd upload it like 3 PM on Wednesdays, Sundays, and Saturdays at one point, and then I found out that my subscribers are active at 9 PM. So yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to be active, upload your own content, but mix it with the out. Don't be a simp, grow by your own self, make your own name, be consistent, be creative, and you want to know what your subscribers and viewers like. And of course there's some cheeky ways to grow, like we all know about them. Like everyone has at least made a video that has had loads of views, like for example how to reduce your input delay, how to get 60 FPS on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, not like I did that. It has literally 130 hours of watch time. Like I'm not trying to mock anyone or anything, but this just shows how the community cares about things that are impossible, or like impressive things that they'd search instead of being in the recommended. And once they search for it, it's in the recommended. And that's how you grow. That video has like at least more than 5,000 views right now, which is insane. But yeah, that's basically it. What you want to do is, if you're having struggles growing, you want to make like how to reduce input delay, or best skin combos, montage musics, reactions. Just do whatever you want that you know is relevant other than a montage or a guide, and that will guarantee to get you views, and you're good to go. You'll revive your channel and make it grow a bit more. Alright, now this is the last part. What you want to do is find what you're good at and exploit that to the maximum, but don't use like clickbait titles like the best editor on Nintendo Switch, or the best aim, the best player. Yeah, that was nice though. So basically you want to like put normal titles so you're humble. Not I'm saying that normally you're cocky, but like you're putting humble titles just to do that for your subs. No, like you want to stay humble. You don't want to call yourself the best. You want to like use normal titles, and then people will call you like that, and then once you do that, you're relevant enough to be able to put that. But not like just the best player, but like this is why people call me, and then you can get backed up by your subs. Alright, now for the very last tip. It's for people that complain and easy ways to grow. Alright, so first of all, everyone knows that on YouTube, if you put tags in descriptions of things that are relevant, that for example you put in your search bar, you'll get more views. If you put 3 hashtags in the description, it'll put them under the title and it'll make it related to that. But what you also want to do is not complain about the time that you have to like play, record, because I mean, alright, I'm gonna show this. 41 minutes left. It's 10 PM. Honestly, you don't have space to complain. Like, I have omnipresent family, I don't have time to play. Yeah, I have most RCs, like, I just feel disgusted, to be honest. No one's even close to me. Like, I'm not even trying to brag or anything, but it just said that no one is trying hard enough. Like, I don't even try. Like, there's days where I'm very lazy. I'm quite a lazy person. Like, I've done 60 RCs, I've seen a lot of things on the way. I'm still going. But here's the final tip that sadly I just found out barely a week ago. You don't grind for a team, you grind for yourself, for your personal experience. It's just an extra difficulty. Anyways, that's Demogenic out. I hope that you'll like this vid and that you've learned something new and it was helpful. Bye.